Yeah, what's up guys, Shadi here, and today we got something different. We're gonna talk about the GBA Season 4 draft. I'm not alone, I have a bunch of fuckboys with me. Say hi, Richie, you're first.
Okay, I tried. Hi, I'm Richie. So,
Fred.
Hello, I'm Fred.
And Kyle.
Hey, I'm Ktothe2, or Kyle, whatever you want to call me.
And yeah, okay, there are probably gonna be a couple people watching this that don't know any of us. Maybe, because GBA is fucking huge. Pause. And, okay, I am Shadi, I am part of the Pokemon Premier League, currently #1 in the league after week 2.
You're not.
After week 2! After week 2! Don't spoil anything, fuckboy. And
I take it Shadi lost.
No, Fred played. I haven't played yet.
Oh.
even more spoilers.
And yeah, part of the similar league. And Fred is as well part of the PPL. He was #2 before week 3. We don't talk about week 3 yet. And we have Richie, who's he's a guy and he knows a couple of things.
Hi.
He knows a couple of things. And we have Kyle, who's part of the MPL. I don't know. I'm not following it, so tell the people how well you're doing or not.
I'm currently, we're currently halfway through the season, and I am in the second seed as it is right now. I'm 6-1. And I've been following the GBA for a while, so I feel like I know a few things.
Oh yeah, I've been following the GBA since season 1.
I like
kind
Steve, and I've always been Team Mogwai. I was the first person of Team Mogwai.
I'm here just here so Shadi is the biggest fuckboy on the call.
Exactly. Very nice of you. Okay, we're gonna just go through the draft from left to right and talk about shit and who has made good picks and who's a fucking idiot. And yeah, we start with John Newlands Pelipus, which is still not written correctly. Nice. Shout out to the guy who's doing the thing.
Yes, double L.
By the way, we already recorded this once and I fucked up, so we're doing this again.
Okay, this is my favorite pick by far.
Like,
it's Sylveon, Venusaur, and Polion. Just the bulk, and then Kieran Black and fucking Crocodile and Staraptor for offense.
It's just disgusting. Like, John's pick draft is absolutely disgusting. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything is fucking great. And
nothing has a 4x weakness.
That as well.
Tweeted out.
Yeah, it's fucking scary.
So good.
Every type he's got like 2 things for it.
Yeah, that's what I said. He has 2 resistances for every type.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, it's gross. Like really, John, you're gross. But it's fucking good.
Yeah, we all love you.
Of course. Otherwise, he will unfollow me on Twitter, so I can't say that.
Still not following me. Just
yeah, same.
I'm fame. But yeah, John's draft is arguably one of the best ever in any league. And like
if he doesn't if he somehow loses the whole league with this, stop Pokemon. I mean, do competitive, I don't know,
chess
contests.
Chess,
checkers,
both. Yeah, John is an amazing.
Time.
John is an amazing player in this format, especially, and he has an amazing team. If he somehow doesn't get to the final or something close, then I don't know. I have no idea how he would manage that. And
he has 2 really solid just cores on his team in the Fairy, Dragon, Steel, and then also Fire, Water, Grass.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, I don't know, there's a whole lot he can do with his team. There's a whole lot of versatility which kills in this league.
Exactly.
And the amount of power behind Kieran Black and Staraptor and Entei even in Hariyama, he can plow through teams if he really wants to, or he can play a more laid-back, stally type game with Mega Venusaur and Sylveon.
Exactly.
And he picked one of the arguably best NU Pokemon with Uxie, because we all know how amazing Uxie can be.
Shout out to Shroomraver.
It's ridiculously bulky as well.
Yeah, and one thing that's maybe the only downfall of his draft is that he only has 1 good defogger, because the Raptor doesn't count, which is Empoleon. So he probably has to bring it pretty much every week. I mean, especially every time he brings Kieran Black. Or Staraptor, yeah. Or Entei. Jesus, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the only...
Oh, yeah, we're finding things now.
That's the only downfall on this team, but I think Empoleon is very reliable. And
yes, it is.
You can run physically or special defensive or mix or fucking ever you want.
Sword Stance, Aqua Jet.
Yeah, the only downfall of Empoleon is the lack of reliable recovery.
Yeah.
But he does have the Wish support in Sylveon.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does Uxie get Wish?
Nope. Uxie does not get any form of recovery, fortunately. Yeah, he only has 2 things with recovery, being Venusaur and Sylveon.
But why would he need recovery
and Staraptor,
when
I
he
guess,
has amazing teams?
Yeah, but Stall is more difficult than... But he's not gonna play Stall in this format anyway, so...
No, he's not.
No.
He has Kyurem Black on his team and Staraptor.
I mean, Kyurem B
and
can fit
Raikou.
on Stall teams. If you run Sub, Hornclaws, Dragon
Yeah,
Tail,
just like
Roost.
how...
You know, you can also shit on stall teams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As shown by a certain person in this call. Okay, yeah, John's draft is fucking amazing. How
A plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
let's say an A because he only has 1 good defogger.
A plus.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up from now on.
If John was in front of me, I'd ruffle his hair and be like, "Good boy."
I thought you were gonna say something else, but okay.
Let's move on.
Let's move on to Steve. Milwaukee Salzbox, and it's a solid draft. Like, it's a lot better than his older drafts by far. He doesn't have a Malamar, so there's that.
Oh,
However, he does have a muck.
Yeah, but I mean,
man.
he has made really good picks in everything but NU. He has Mok and Milting, which are both more of... I don't know why the fuck you would pick that draft than anything else.
I didn't really like Electros either.
I mean, Electros is not the top tier thing in this, even for RU standards, but it's not terrible because it's somewhat versatile. In that it can run physical, special, can run fucking Coil if you want to.
You can run Dragon Claw.
Yeah.
So you know that's really covered.
Yeah, Electros has a lot of moves, a lot of them.
Yeah, it has pretty much every type, I think, almost. Except for like Ice and some other shit, Fairy. But yeah, it can hit everything, so it's not terrible. Mok and Milting.
But it doesn't. It can't really hit them hard.
Yeah, it's true.
It doesn't hit them strong. I mean,
That's true. Electros is not the most
yeah,
powerful
I mean,
thing.
I guess.
But
I guess it's all he could afford. He wanted an RU or something.
I mean, the thing is, it's an electric type. It's immune to ground. It can hit ground types fairly well with Giga Drains.
Ariyama was still open at that time, so could have picked
Oh
that.
right, yeah.
that as well.
I think he really made up for it though by picking up Mega Gardevoir so late in the draft.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gardevoir's fucking good if you play it well, which he probably will. Hopefully.
No, I reckon he can.
Yeah, he can. Questions if he
Still
will.
not sure about the Breloom pick.
I mean, well, as he said on his video, Breloom always forces the opponent to bring something for it. Like a Sleep Fodder, a Safety Goggles thing, Grass type, Sleep Talker, something like that. And
Yeah, there's got to be prep for it, even if he won't bring
Exactly.
it. You've still got to prep for it.
exactly. And of course, he has my boy Landreth T, wow. Which is nice. He can blade offensively now because he's Donphan, which is his reason to draft Donphan, which is actually not that good of a Pokemon, but it works. And
Better than Fortress.
yeah, shout out to Ethan and the other guy who drafted in this league, which is move on. Fortress is terrible. But yeah, I think his NU picks are very questionable, but everything else is really solid. And he has a nice Firewater Grass score, I guess. He could have drafted something better for NU for sure, but we'll see if he can make it work.
Yeah, definitely the Muck is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miltank
He said
is
it was
good.
his fairy killer, but like,
It's a killer.
Where's the grass part? of the
Breloom?
Firewater Grass core? Breloom is not tanky.
Yeah,
it cannot
yeah,
it's still
take
Firewater
hits.
Grass core, so
yeah, but it's alright.
you get my point, okay?
Yes, I do.
It's an offensive Firewater Grass core if he wants to, okay? Okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
Specs,
it's
bulky specs, Breloom.
Best set IMO.
Technician Vacuum Wave. Eee.
Technician fucking special bullet seed. Yeah, that's a thing
Hidden Power Poison too.
to hit Sylveon.
Yep.
Yeah, so solid draft except for NU stuff, which is questionable. If he can make it work, then he's gonna be a fucking man.
Specs Force Bomb. Oh, it's physical. Fuck. Why is it
Slow
why is it
clap.
physical?
I mean, specs just like throws people off this. Like, oh fuck, it's specs.
Oh, it still doesn't do any damage. Fuck.
It's Drain, which gets Technician boosted.
in before magical leaf.
Okay, yeah. So
Miltank can be support thingy, which is helpful for his team with heal well and
It's
shit.
cleric.
Yeah.
Clerics are always good.
And
Cleric heals that poison heal of brothers.
okay.
I mean, as long as he doesn't bring Choice Scarf Breloom
I mean,
first 5 weeks of the season.
or a Bandit Arcanine. Shout out to Lola of UU. Yeah. So Steve made a solo draft better than last season, and like the last seasons.
Last several seasons.
Yeah.
Probably the best team he has ever made.
Exactly. And let me drink something. Okay.
Thirsty.
Shut up. Okay. We move on to Old Man Top and the Pittsburgh Pirates. And that's also a really scary draft. Like,
I like Porygon Z.
Porygon Z is powerful.
I was really underwhelmed by like round 5 and on of his picks.
I mean, Slowking is good. Mega Alakazam is very
Mega
surprising.
Alakazam.
Can be.
And Cactus.
Cactus is also really solid, in my opinion.
And for an Newmon, it's solid.
Yeah.
Good priority and it's quite versatile.
Yeah.
Mence is a good pick.
He can run nice physical defensive spiky shield Cacturn, so there's that.
Does it get
Yeah,
spiky shield?
since Auras, I think.
I mean, it's a cactus.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, nice. He also has a Firewater Grass Core with a frail grass type, so there's something similar to Steve. I think Mega Alakazam's actually a really good pick, because we have a rain team in this league as well, and, you know, copying Swift Swim and shit.
Well, he only has one Swift Swimmer on the whole team.
It still works.
I mean, he's got he grabbed Heatran, and I guess that kind of works with Crobat. I mean, that does work with
I mean,
Crobat.
yeah, Crobat is my boy.
That early on, I disagreed with the round 2 pickup of Crobat. He could have gotten.
Yeah, he could have got. There's a lot of things that work with Heatran. Well,
Yeah, Mega Venusaur, which has already been taken, but what else? A lot of things.
Yeah.
Normal
Uxie.
Venusaur.
Yeah, Uxie.
Yeah.
Celebi.
Amoonguss.
Yeah,
Comes
there's
to mind.
so many things.
Yes, Celebi. Yeah, there was better picks than Crobat.
Yeah,
Was Celebi picked?
yeah,
actually?
I think so. I saw it somewhere.
No, nobody
No,
got it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Nobody got Celebi or Bisharp or Lando.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
yeah.
But I think Crobat is a really good pick. Maybe not second round, but I have it on my team in PPL. I can say it's a fucking amazing Pokemon. It can take on like fucking everything ever if you want to tailor it for that.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's just second round material, not so
Exactly,
much.
that's the only thing. But he might. I mean, he still got Azumarill and Mamoswine, which are OUA and OUB.
He could run a Trick Room with a Slowking and Porygon Z, and then Specs Eruption
Cacturn.
Heatran.
So that's an option, yeah. You just spoiled his strategy for the entire season. God damn it, Fred. But yeah, I think it's a solid draft. He has a lot of powerhouses on the special and physical side. So, I mean, he has Zam and Porygon Z on the special side, which just fucking destroy lives. And Heatran if he wants to go offensively.
He could also run special Mence
Exactly, he can.
with Hydro
He
Pump.
has Azu, Mamoswine, and Mence for physical power and Cacturn.
Belly
The one
drum.
thing I feel like he's missing, for sure is just overall team bulk.
Yeah, I think.
Like everything dies to something just powerful, and he doesn't have a whole lot of switches.
Yeah, I think he.
Heatran is quite bulky. Azumarill has a lot of
Slowking
resistances.
is bulky.
Slowking
Mence
is
can be
bulky.
bulky.
Mence
But still,
can-
I
Mence
think
can
I
be-
agree.
No, he doesn't have anything to just wall a sweeper. He can't stop.
Yeah, I think
the sweep.
Rotom could have been.
He has two intimidate users, so that's
He could
pretty
have
good.
swapped Rotom for something else that's more bulky, maybe. I don't know. Something that comes to your mind, maybe. I can't think of anything right now. Yama was still around, but no, that's RU in this format. Goddammit. Something. Let's just keep it at that. That's more bulky.
Was Cofagrigus NU?
I don't think so.
No, no.
I mean,
it's
it's normally
RU, I think.
UU. Or no, RU. This gen. I guess it's RU in this format as well.
Regirock was still open, I think.
Was it?
No, never mind.
Oh,
Wait.
No.
But Uxie was.
Did they go from right to left in the last?
Then it should have been right to
He
left.
wouldn't have picked. He wouldn't have picked Yuxi though because he already had Soul King exam.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, fun fact: he doesn't have anything that's from Gen 5 and onwards, except for Mega, which doesn't count. So, because he's a 4th gen player.
You can tell.
Yeah, he's an old man, as his name implies. Yeah, I kind of like his draft. I wouldn't draft it like that, but I think it's solid.
Yeah, if I could inherit a team, I wouldn't pick his, but it's still, if he plays well, it's very
everything
good.
but bad. Moving on to Nips and the Long Island Reggie Rockies. I don't know him, so I can't say anything about how good he is, but yeah. He made
I don't know
a couple questionable choices in Blaziken, which with Blaze is just not good. I mean, has a really good move pool, and makes it.
I'm also not sure about how Lucha when the Raptor was open.
They're different Pokemon.
Not only that, Meloetta was completely redundant for him.
Yeah, kind of.
Because he already had Zam, and he already had Jirachi to take some special hits.
Lucha for the fighting one.
If you wanted to use the pirouette form, yeah.
Also, the amount of UU-mons you could get, he's got Snorlax.
He has 3 UU-mons.
I'm not sure how good Snorlax is in this.
Snorlax was probably not.
I'm honestly not sure how good Snorlax is in this. But I mean, it's a powerful wall, and that's always nice.
Yeah.
But he left 40 points on the table, which he could have used.
Yeah, he could have done something.
Was that enough to go up to an OUB?
Up to only BL.
Which is so solid. I mean, I think I would not have drafted Blaziken or Quagsire, because I think Quagsire is shit. But
yeah,
it's just me.
Quagsire is decent for an NU-mon, I think.
But Yuxi, for example, was still around. And some other...
True.
Lantern is a good bulky water. I think Jelsen's NU, they put Jelsen as NU as well. Yeah,
they did.
And I have Jelsen. Jelsen is really good. I mean, it gives you an additional knockoff weaknesses and stuff. But still.
It's not like Quagsire can take many knockoffs.
I think Diggersby went undrafted, which he could have used that instead of Meloetta.
Yeah, and there he would have had his ground immunity, electric immunity, which he got in Quagsire.
That would have been a really good pickup for him.
Yeah, Quagsire is not a good electric immunity in the first place. So.
But other than that, I really feel like this team is centered around Mega Altaria very well, and he built a team around Mega Altaria. And you can really see that in the Steel Trapper and Jirachi, because it deals with a lot of Mega Altaria's biggest checks, and even OU.
That's true, didn't even think of that.
Yeah, neither did I.
Mega Altaria is scary, and if you get rid of the one thing that stops it, you're just fucking gone. And he has the Unaware-mon, one of the two, the worst one, the terrible one. So, you know, I mean, he could have gotten...
He didn't get
I was about to say he could have gotten Swoobat. Which, we don't talk about that.
Or Bibarel.
Was Clefable drafted?
I'm pretty sure someone got it.
Yeah, it was 3rd round.
Yeah, Clefable was good, but that's not the point right now. I mean, his team is odd, but Manabuzz is a good pick, in my opinion.
I don't think it does enough.
Yeah, it's kind of a sitting duck sometimes, but...
No, foul play is very strong.
Yeah,
against
that's true, but some things can still set up on it, but he can probably play around that. I don't know him. And he has a setup stopping guy in Quagsire, so yeah.
Well, as much of a stopper as it can
the physical ones, kind of, maybe, if you're lucky. If it resists the hit. So I don't know.
I really liked the Rosary in round 10 though. That was a good
Rosary is really good.
Rosary is very good.
And Technician Hidden Power is always really helpful. I can hit...
Especially if he's trying to get rid of like steel types and...
Yeah, it can lure in things for Mega Altaria maybe. Like poison types. And just destroy them with an HP ground. Technician boosted.
Yeah, and stuff with like 4 times weaknesses, he's able with a strong hidden power, you're able to counter them.
Yeah, that's very, very good in this format.
Because you can go bulky as well.
Yes.
Along with some more spike stacking to go along with it.
He doesn't have a spinner. He has to defog, so Spike stacking might not always be the best option. But
you could get up a T-Spike.
I mean, yeah. But then there's Mock on Steve's side, so... Okay, I don't know. I don't really like his draft, but it's decent. It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's alright.
There's a solid plan there. It just could have been executed better.
Yeah, that seems like a good thing.
Good way of putting it.
Let's move on to Hank the Pidgey and the Winnipeg Aquajets.
He has Magneton. Magneton is OP.
Yeah.
Hey, I used Magneton Season 1 of the MPO.
I use Magneton in the PPL and the Rex Live.
It really does.
Oh. It wrecked Nick
Infernape was an interesting first pick, but now looking at it,
I think Infernape was a really good first round pick.
A beautiful man in
this probably would not have gotten it second round.
No. The fact that it's only worth 100 points makes it completely worth the first round pick.
And he still got fucking Mega Pinsir. Like, yeah.
In the fourth round, he got a whole lot of value in his picks.
He got Amoonguss and Alamomola.
And Miss Maggie slow down, like Miss Maggie.
The Sharknado core.
Yeah. He can run a super rain team if he wants to. That's cool.
He could.
Cool.
Yeah.
The only completely.
I'm pretty sure Miss Maggie gets.
I think so. Yeah. He gets T-Bolt, so probably Thunder as well. I completely agree with this draft, except God of War. I don't really like God of War in this format, but
he did need a fairy type. Though.
Yeah, but there are better ones, probably. I don't know. It's not bad.
He could have had Slurpuff.
Aromatisse? Was Aromatisse open?
I think so.
Yeah, but Aromatisse is garbage.
Yeah, we said
it's
good.
not.
It's bulkier than God of War on the physical side. God of War dies when you snap at it.
Side,
yeah, to be fair, normal God of War is not that good of a pick.
Yeah, it gets killed by anything that is pretty slow.
Trace is always helpful.
Very useful.
Against a certain raid team once again. With a certain mega. Yeah, he has fucking Regenerator cores. He has 3 Regenerator mons, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
And he made unlike others, he made a good decision in NU with Miss Mages. And even RU with Elmomolo, Magneton.
3 Regenerators?
The best thing about his draft, though, is the best spinner in the game and one of the best defoggers in the game to go along with Mega Pinsir.
That's really smart of him. I mean, he drafted those before, and then he was like, hey, I can get a Mega Pinsir, and don't even have to worry about anything.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's Tornadus. I've confused it with the Thunderous thing. Oh, I'm a scrub.
New there. He has this disgusting Amoonguss Elmola core, which, I mean, you can break through, but it's still annoying to a lot of things.
Tornadus T is the fastest one on his team, but that isn't going to stop him.
He has a really fast team.
I don't know.
He has Ape,
yeah,
Latias, Pinsir, and Tony, and Miss Mages. All really fast, and Sharpedo is gotta go fast after a turn.
Obviously. And Scarf
Yeah, and Excadrill isn't slow either. You can run Scarf on that for certain things. Yeah, Hank is arguably one of the best drafts, in my opinion. Like, definitely.
Yes,
definitely. Really solid draft.
If there was a single team that I would choose to use, it would be Hank's team.
Probably my number 2. I have someone else. But yeah, it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful draft.
I don't know.
Moving on to A-Drive.
An ugly draft.
A-Drive at the Sathurus Rampardos.
No, because there's Mega Sableye, Rotom Wash, and Chansey.
A-Drive's draft. Yeah.
He probably should
It has Chansey, it has Rotom Wash.
He has drafted all the mons that I was happy about that weren't drafted in the PPL. Which I wrote to watch Mega Sableye and Chansey.
And he made a terrible decision, and you would fucking Kling, which is the worst Pokemon ever.
Oh my god, I've just realized how bad it is. You can't safely Toxic Chansey.
Jesus Christ.
Because Sableye.
It's fine.
Mega
Steve
Sableye.
has Mach.
No, the Mega Sableye Chansey core was
Poison Fang. I used Poison Fang. It was amazing.
What?
What? What's the highlight?
The highlight of his team is the Mega Sableye
No, it's
Chansey core. Everything else, though, like he he doesn't really have a whole lot
He's
of
Mew,
options.
which is
Like, he
option
can
itself.
bring-
I mean, so
I know, but he can bring like the first 6 months every week and have a chance to win, but everything
don't
else on
talk
his team
shit
is
on Nidoqueen.
not
I'm
good.
gonna fucking murder you.
I completely disagreed with Nidoqueen being picked over
Nidoqueen is better in
Nidoking.
this format. That's
Okay,
just my
I didn't realize.
opinion. Because it's
No,
bulky.
Nidoqueen
It can take
better.
hits.
No.
Nidoking is so
Because
much
you
better.
can tailor
The
Nidoqueen.
offensive pressure and added speed that Nidoking provides makes it so much better.
I just
than
think Nidoqueen is better because it's bulky as hell. You can tailor to whatever you want. You can be a bulky set, you can be offensive, you can be both at the same damn time.
But he already has enough bulk on his
That's
team.
true.
Look
Yeah, he
at it.
does.
That's true.
He
For his
needed
team,
the
King would
offensive
probably be
pressure.
better.
But something we can agree on is why Clank and Blue
I think
on
Arceus is
Arceus
cool,
as well.
honestly. Has really
I
good
don't
move
like
pool,
I
can
don't
get
think
mixed.
Arceus-
I think
Not
it's
in this format.
really
I don't know,
bad.
it's
No.
not absolutely terrible, but it's one of the worst picks, definitely. Next to his next pick, Klinklang, which... Why? Just Farfetch'd is better, it's more versatile than this shit. Like, honestly.
I mean, I know Clank's like predictable, but
The one thing that
situations are
he's going to do with it-
right.
Every
I guess
steel
it
type
can do,
ever
I think.
was it, and every team has a steel type, I think. Almost every team. If not, they have something else that can take it on. Easily.
The one thing that Klinklang is going to be doing all season is clicking
Or
Volt
not
Switch.
be on the field at all.
Yes. What Clank's is going to be doing
Yeah.
is watching from the
Exactly.
bench. He's a good mascot. Give him some pom-poms and let him dance.
He could have made the he could have made the mascot pick.
Yeah,
Rampardos is so
yeah,
much better than
Rampardos,
Arceus
brilliant.
Yeah.
or Klinklang.
better than Klinklang is. Of course, because Klinklang is garbage.
Or Tyrantrum
Yeah,
even.
Trevor would have been a really solid one.
I think Gorgeist
Yeah.
is a decent NU pick though.
No, that was one of the best round 11
Yeah,
picks
probably.
there
'cause
was.
Guru is.
Other than like
And
Other than
Rhyperior.
Mega Swampert.
yes.
That one doesn't count. Nobody else was gonna pick it.
Yeah. And
And
he also has
Rhyperior, maybe.
fucking Slurpuff.
Yeah,
which-
I'm right here.
Can you
And
stop?
Magneton.
And Honchkrow and Hariyama.
And-
Okay,
and
well,
Megatron.
a lot of
Pretty,
them.
it was a pretty mediocre.
And Porygon-Z.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's Slurpuff. Slurpuff is meh.
Take everything back.
It was the worst. No.
No, the
Apart
worst
from-
with the Vion, but let's.
Yeah,
let's
Ahem!
Terrakion in the first round was not.
No,
very
I don't
good.
think so either, because it's not that good in this format.
No.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it can do things, but those things are predictable.
Yeah, I mean, it does the things, but it does it well. But with the team that he has, he's not really gonna be using it too well.
I just realized
I
he's
don't
one
think.
Corona. That's interesting. He only has one defog, and he has a magic bouncer, so that's fine.
Yeah, but you can't always safely switch in a magic bouncer.
But Mew is also one of the
Especially
best
when
Exactly,
it's
debuggers.
Mew
Mew
is
is
fucking
magic
crazy good.
monster.
Yeah, and assuming you can't like always assume that Mega Sableye is going to be
Yeah, that as
Mega'd.
well.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they Mega on the first turn.
Yeah, but,
yeah, but
it
you
might
can't
not
switch
be
it
in
on a
first
stealth
turn.
rock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Understood.
I don't like his draft, just because Klinklang, because Slurpuff and Archeops is questionable as well.
Mega Sableye Chansey is the best thing about it,
Yeah.
and that's like most
He doesn't have to
praise
worry
I can
about
sing it.
bulk at all.
He doesn't have a fire, water, grass core.
Uh,
He has water and fire.
that's
He doesn't have a
he
grass.
has Gorgeist.
He doesn't have a grass.
type. Oh my god, we didn't see that because it was
Aye.
all the way at the bottom.
Yeah. Shit. Wow. Well, I feel like a fool. Can we move on now?
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't like his draft. I don't know, but I think Sableye and Chansey alone
Next.
can pull through for him if he plays it well. Moving on to Ye Old Rain Team, Gym Leader Gio and San Francisco, as the thing says, Giantes. So some Spanish Mexican guy was on there probably. That sounds Mexican as hell. Here's Evile. Moving on to the next one. Shady Penguin. Okay.
Okay, yeah, he has Gyrofire in the rain.
Oh yeah, Gyro. Okay.
He has.
Hey, that's 4th gen as hell. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey Gio, there's a team preview.
Because it's funny because when we last time we did it, we were just like pause. We looked at the first and was just like, oh, he has such a bad fire weakness, and then we actually
I read
read
it the
the
right way
ones,
because I'm not fucked by it.
he does.
Like you are.
But
Yeah,
however,
it's-
2
So he has to.
quad weaknesses of the same
Yeah.
type is bad.
Even in the rain.
Yeah, even in the rain.
It's not terrible. He can deal with it.
But
Yes,
he has
so many resistances
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, he has
But
switch-ins.
he doesn't want to get burned by Sacred Fire Entei, which I think someone has. Right? Yeah, someone had it before. Yeah, John, exactly.
John.
Yeah.
John.
Moltres does.
Moltres
Don't
wants to take that
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can't switch in on an Entei. That's
burn.
true.
Ditto though. Ditto.
10 out of 10.
Yes. I don't.
I think
like
Ditto's a
Ditto
really
pick,
good NU
but
pick
I
because
guess.
can be everything.
I think so
Because
too.
I do
he
too.
can have 2 megas.
It stops
Exactly.
the setup sweep.
I know we talked about this last time, but I just
knows we
don't
talked
like.
about it.
I don't like this. I
I
don't
like Ditto. I think
Ditto.
it's a really good pick. Just Evia, fucking one of the worst Pokemon ever.
Nah, it's not
For
that.
one
terrible.
thing-
It's not that bad. I mean,
It has
it's
motor
better,
drive. It has
it's
motor
better
drive.
than Electros.
One thing that I take
It's
away.
an electric
yeah,
immunity, and he has a Gyarados on his team.
Mega Swamp. I just don't like Evia. That's everything.
Evia
That's good,
doesn't
'cause I
like
don't
you
want to
either,
fight
Shoddy.
One thing that I take away from Gio's draft is the fact that he doesn't have anything to fire off rain-boosted Hydro Pumps or Scalds.
Nice and Politoed.
Powerful ones at least.
Specs Gyarados.
Poly-
You're missing out, man.
Spexerados with the Thunder
If you
and the Hydro Pump.
he could have had Kingdra
Yeah.
over Gyarados.
or
though.
over Scolipede.
Oh,
even.
yeah.
Wait, no. Kingdra is I think
What tier was
OUB?
Kingdra in this?
He could
As
have had
well.
Ludicolo.
Ludicolo's good. Even outside rain can maybe do things, depending on the matchup. And he has Mesprit. Mesprit is my boy. Mesprit is fucking amazing. It's NU's Mew and NU's Slender 3 at the same time in standard play at least.
Wait. Did he get Moltres after Tornadus? They snaked, didn't they?
Tornadus was before.
Oh yeah, Tornadus was before us. Yeah. Whatever.
He could have gotten Tornadus Eye,
He could have, yeah.
but
No, it was he couldn't
That's
afford it. I
also a
think.
thing. He would have
No.
had to draft another Mega, which
Yeah, also Thunderous. I was one of the first ones picked.
Yeah.
We got picked
Mhm.
it very early.
yep.
Scolipede passing
Eh,
to something is scary.
Yes, it is. It's terrifying. In fact.
Especially since he only has one
Yeah.
Swift Swimmer on
It's
his
really
team.
weird.
Yes. It's
You know,
it's
this
a
team-
good. It's alright team, but it's not a very good rain team.
It's structured in a way that he doesn't
Exactly.
have to bring
That's
rain
good.
every
That's
week.
a really good decision
Yeah.
on his part.
Yeah.
Because you could always have the curse Mega
Yeah.
Swampert set.
Water Ups or Politoed.
Or
Damn,
he could just
I mean, damn.
go in with Scolipede and pass into Mega Swampert outside of the rain even.
Pass
Mhm.
pass to
wanted
Ferrothorn.
to.
And you mean it with the sword stance as well.
That would
is
stop the
punching.
Mega's damn trace.
He's gonna pass +6 speed to Ferrothorn and Gyro Ball everything. That's the plan.
Oh my god, what if like Megazam traces speed boost?
Adaptability fun. There's no adaptability. Oh, Gregalgi. So we have that.
Oh no.
Oh,
And
Jesus Christ.
PZ.
He made one of the
Well,
best
shit.
NU drafts except for Evia in Mesprit and Ditto, in my opinion. Mesprit is beautiful. Ditto
Mhm.
can do really well. Yeah.
I think Ditto's really good in the format. Just even if it doesn't do anything besides see what moves the opponent has, you at least get to
'cause people
scout
wanna
out what
run
they have.
weird moves, and you're gonna see, oh,
And that information's going to be really useful.
Well, you won't know what
I mean,
what type of hit the hidden
yeah,
power
but
is.
that's
You
not,
can't
that's not a
set.
problem.
You can probably figure it out
Yeah,
using
you
the
can
other
switch
covers
around
they
as well,
have.
You can just scout. And yeah, I think he has a decent draft. Just not the perfect
Yeah,
rain
I
team,
like it.
which is not bad because he
No,
doesn't have
it's
to
not
bring
very
rain then. Simple as that. Moving on to your old Shady Penguin and the New York Yankees. Here's Amber Bomb.
He does have That's a good pick.
He just has...
That is
Superior.
I like Superior.
No, I like Superior.
No, it's limited.
I mean, you
to
can run
one
SD
moveset.
without Contrary, preferably. I mean,
But that's
it works in
terrible.
it works in PU, so
Contrary
maybe.
Swords Dance.
Contrary sword stance.
Stole my joke from
battle
yesterday.
plays, you know.
God damn it.
Yep, I did.
Yeah, he just made 3 picks that I don't agree with, being Zerb, Galvantula, and fucking Amber Bomb.
Galvantula.
Why
The
do
sticky
you
web is
think
just
Galvantula is so bad
that
in this one?
useful in this.
For his
Yeah.
team, at least.
I told
Maybe-
you this. Right, what he does is he sets up sticky web, and then they defog. As they defog, he switches into competitive Milotic and gets a ×2 boost.
Yeah, I think with Mega Caesar and Honchko greatly benefits from Sticky Web, I think, because it's kind of slow, but it can sweep
That's
teams
true.
with
That's
Brave Bird and Sucker Punch. Also, Kong benefits from it, and Mega Caesar.
Nice sweet
And
Kong.
Garchomp is already fast enough, but
Coming through.
Yeah.
Scuff Kong.
yeah, I still.
Milotic is an amazing pick, and I think Super Blast is gonna agree with me, because Milotic is probably the best bulky water for this.
I love
honestly
Milotic.
think Milotic was the best pick on his team for where
Yeah.
he got it.
Yes, agreed. Other than maybe
I don't-
Conk second round.
I don't think
No, actually, no,
Kong is
still
that good.
Milotic.
I mean,
I didn't
Kong's
like
good,
the
but it's not. I don't know.
yeah. Not with Mega Scizor on your
He has
team already
priority.
as well.
Yeah, yes,
Both of them do. Like they do basically
He has
the same
4
thing,
priority
just
uses.
with different coverage.
that's nice. So Sticky Web is just not useful in this team. He has Azelf, by the way, which is really good, in my opinion, because it's versatile as hell. Physical, special, nasty.
Yeah,
block.
I like it as well.
Explosion.
Yeah, Azef is great.
Everything.
Oh my god.
He can go
Also,
double. He can
really
go double
like
suicide
Regirock.
lead.
Yeah, that Kyle
Regirock
talk.
isn't great, and you pick.
He can go double suicide lead
2
with
leads,
the
that's how
Azel
we
and
do it.
Galvantula, and then and then just sweep with Superior.
Shady, because I know you're clearly watching this, Shady. You've got to
And
run
Regirock.
that explosion, Azel. Yeah.
Choice banded explosion on everything.
On those 2 things, just lead it off. I mean, start with a
Also,
bang. Am I right?
Sucker Punch, Rotom
Yeah.
Heat.
Even more priority. Nice. It can probably kill Zam, so there's that. Yeah, Regirock is a good pick, as Fred mentioned. I really like Regirock in this format. And there was something else I was gonna say, and I forgot. That's nice. That never happened. We're gonna move on. Let me move my recording dimensions. Ah, nice and professional. We have Move on 19, Cincinnati Louders, the worst draft. Straight up, it's the worst draft. Because
Yes.
okay,
Agreed.
Let me just
let me
throw
Yes,
my
let me
Scalzi on
explain to you
Talonflame.
why.
Scalzi
He
on
has a
Talonflame
Talonflame,
makes-
a Vivillon, and a Weavile, and his only goddamn spinner is Fortress, which is the worst spinner in the entire game in this format. And Gliscor as a Defogger, which doesn't have Poison Heal if he goes for Defog, or has Defog. That's terrible. Talonflame, that's the first rule of using
That's-
Talonflame. Have
it's
a
not
good
that
spinner
terrible.
/ Defogger. What does he have? None of the 2. Exactly.
not.
Fortress is quite. Wait, no, never mind. I'm an idiot because Sturdy gets broken by Stealth Rocks.
Also Ghost
Yep.
types.
Yeah.
Thing. And yeah. Also,
Yeah, he's got multiple 4x weaknesses to the point, like, it's just
bring
so
hidden
annoying.
power
easily
ice.
beat.
everything's gonna have
You guys
hidden
have
power
a
on,
lot of
for something,
weaknesses.
and then it's gonna be GG. And also Vivillon is not a good pick in my opinion.
Yep.
It's not
Like we got a 4 times
ice, fire.
a rock, a
Grass.
fire, a fighting,
Fighting.
another rock.
Beautiful.
another
Nice.
ice.
Amazing core, to be honest.
Also, Mega Manectric is not that
10
good
out
of
of
a
10.
Mega in my opinion. I mean, it's not bad.
it's
it's not bad
It's
in
not
any way,
first
don't get me
round
wrong.
material.
It's a good mega.
It's not good for first pick, but it's a good mega. And also,
And
Talonflame
for being
Keldeo
OUA,
can really hurt.
he has to play offensively to do well, in my opinion. So
Yes, he
he's
has
kind of
to
like
almost
Ethan.
go
He
for
can't play
Yeah.
defensive.
He has to run Mega Manectric, Keldeo, Talonflame, Weavile, Zygarde, and one of the other offensive mons to do well. Yeah, Dragalge or Gallade,
Dragalge.
something like that.
Dragalge, definitely. He's not even gonna have time to set up. He's
Balls to
just
the
gonna
wall.
have to go.
Yeah.
He has to stop any sort of hazard setup by
Yeah,
threatening them out.
He doesn't have good support for
I mean, Dragalge supports itself pretty well.
No, it's not
It has a
easy
lot of
to
weak-
bring in
That's
because
true.
it has a
But-
lot of weaknesses and gets bought by physical decks, so you need like Volt Turn or Baton Pass to safely
He's
bring
one
it in, and
U-turn
he only
off,
has one.
one Volt switcher, 2 Volt switchers.
Yes, the Fortress
cool.
has Fortress.
And no wait, 2 U-turners, 2 Volt switchers. I guess that works. Glasgow, Talonflame,
Oh, yes,
and
Turn
then
Flame.
Fortress.
Fortress.
Glasgow, who runs U-turn on
If you
Glasgow?
have to, you're gonna do it. I don't see why you wouldn't run U-turn on Glasgow.
Might as
Unless
well
you
run
want Be a
default.
cunt and run Sub Roost, which I don't know. Yeah, it's
he might have
because
to.
his draft is terrible.
Yeah. You call it cunt.
He calls it absolutely
He calls it
necessary to
winning.
not get 6 out. Yeah. Yeah, arguably the worst draft in my opinion, just because spinners, defoggers, and stuff. Moving on to the next not too great of a draft. Crimson Seabed, or whatever you pronounce that, and Detroit Steelwings. Claydol.
I don't see your problem with this one. It's alright. He's got my boy Sableye.
He
And
picked
Claydol.
Mega
Here's
Beedrill
Claydol.
first.
Yes, he should. Yeah, Claydol's bad. Claydol's very bad.
Or
Unless
Power
he wants
Trick,
to try and
as
play
Fu
Trick
just
Room.
played in his video.
Trick Room.
No, he's gonna run
Beedrill
Specs,
is-
Spinner, Beedrill, and Okro
Yeah.
Executor, which hasn't been drafted.
I'm pretty sure Beedrill gets Acid Armor, so I mean,
Yeah,
He also left 120 points that he could have drafted
Yo,
better
yeah.
things with on the table.
I mean, he could have replaced
okay,
Claydol
wait,
with
let me pause this real
anything
quick for a
good.
second.
Any
Zoom. Okay, we're back. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Yeah, Mega Beedrill is not... I
Make
did.
sure you hit
He's
record
still,
this time.
yeah.
Are you using the right mic?
The other 3 kind of sound weird right now, but it's not my fault, so don't complain. Yeah, but you're a bitch.
I'm already complaining about it. What the fuck,
Mega
man?
Beedrill is just not a good pick. We didn't talk about it this time, but in the first recording, every team pretty much has a
Yeah.
lot of priority. Almost every team.
And I just found out that it doesn't land Acid Armor,
Yeah.
so to be honest, it's not a
No
good
SR
pick.
Mega Beedrill. But it gets Bug Boss and Sludge Bomb, I think.
He has nice defensive mons in
That's
Clefable
true.
and
Weezing
Skarmory
is a
and
really
Weezing
good pick for NU.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Rapier is a good RU pick as
and
well.
Rhyperior to some degree.
Now thinking about it, Blissey Weezing is pretty good call. Kinda. No, it's not. I lied.
Because he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Well, that helps.
We are professionals.
Also, it's for Relegator, which is good for
Yeah,
BBL, I
Gator's
think.
not bad at all. Gator's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Gothitelle is a really good pick in my opinion, because you can just take out a certain counter to, for example, Mega Beedrill
yeah.
or Gator and just be good to go.
Yeah.
Not to mention,
Exactly.
you have to prepare for golf.
And you have to play around it really
yes.
well to not get trapped.
Like, my last game in the MPO, Zero ended up bringing 3 Shed Shelters, and I didn't even bring it.
Shout out to Zero. He might be watching this, maybe.
Probably not.
Yeah, he's Clefable. Clefable is my boy, girl, whatever. I have it on my team. It's good.
I don't like his Jolteon pick. I think he could have grabbed a Rotom instead.
Yeah, I don't like Jolteon. Either.
I don't
Rotom
like
Heat
Jolteon's
was
pick.
open at that
It's
point.
actually really good in the format just because of fast Volt Switch. Really fast electric types in this format are
Unless you have a really
really
bulky ground type.
good.
Like a really bulky one. It's not 4 times weak kind of
That's
thing. Yeah. Yeah, Weezing is a good pick. Rhyperior is a good lower tier pick. So is Gothitelle a good high tier pick. You don't have to talk about Skarmory, Clefable. Everybody knows they're fucking beasts. And Claydol is terrible. It's the worst rapid spin in the game. Fucking Tyrogue does a better job. Is Tyrogue the one?
Yeah,
Little
I don't
Hitmonchan
think
guy?
it's
Hitmon guy? Tyrogue, it's better than Claydol, trust me.
Yeah.
Hitmonchan is better than Claydol. Claydol's weak to all the common types. Dark,
and it's got 60.
water.
Yeah, and no recovery,
HP.
and it's just it's
60.
garbage. Trick.
The only thing it's got going for it is like...
No, yeah, Trick and Trick Room.
Yeah, Trick Room as well.
Offensive coverage.
But
And
then again,
screens
it's got
out there.
Mega Beedrill,
The
so...
only good
yeah.
set in NU is offensive, which is still not great.
Ice beam.
So in this format, it's just complete garbage.
Yep.
It's not gonna kill anything. It's gonna die.
It is.
I like the Chandelure, except Chandelure's not too great in the format because
Yeah.
it's only
I
basic.
mean, it's still powerful and can set up on a couple Pokemon like Blissey, Chansey. I mean, Blissey's Shadow Ball breaks this up probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
also
he
a
has two
spin
spin
blocker.
blockers, which is nice.
Just by the way.
Sableye is also a safety net always because priority Will-O-Wisp and stuff, which is nice. Yeah, of course, you see
Yeah.
it's very good. Yeah, I still think he's one of the worst drafts just because Claydol.
Yeah, and
Just-
because it
Just
Yeah.
because he left 120.
That as well.
yeah,
Mega Beedrill is
still
also
has
pretty
120 points.
It shows that he hasn't got... He was poor planning. Like, the fact he has so much budget left over means he was just sort of picking
he's
things out
neutral
of
format, if I'm not
desperation.
mistaken, so you can see that.
Alright.
Yeah, he has Rhyperior and stuff, so it's not a terrible draft, but it's not.
Also, his team is named Steel Wings. Which
He's
is
gonna
a
run
terrible
Steel Wing
move.
Skarmory every week.
Especially since
Ooh.
I'm already the Gale Wings. Just
I
saying.
can see some rivalry there. Moving on to two of the favorites actually that are coming up now. First up, we got Cooper and the Utah Jasmine. That's a scary draft. There's nothing bad on this team. I don't agree with Blissey necessarily, but it can still do its job, and there's just nothing bad on this team.
He prefers
interesting.
Blissey over Chansey.
I think his team is a bit
Aggron.
lacking in offense, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
look,
it's still
Aggron is not a
lacking.
Mega
reliable
Charizard.
sweeper.
It is.
Aggron
I mean,
is
if you're
not a
lucky.
reliable sweeper.
It's got
Lucario, Starmie.
Lucario, Starmie, and
Megazord.
Starmie is not that
or-
strong. Starmie is fast and can run life up.
It can
but
two
it's
kill
still
pretty much everything
not
that's not really bulky.
very
like-
strong.
The best thing about
Yeah,
Starmie is
that
it
as well.
outspeeds everything it needs to.
And he has really good things to
That
get rid
is-
of hazards in Starmie and Zapdos and Togekiss. Oh yeah, he has
Togekiss,
Dusknoir. That's a
yeah.
terrible draft. Dusknoir is also a terrible Pokemon.
Wait, what?
That's just...
No, I
I'm gonna
disagree
disagree
with
with
that.
Yeah, I disagree with that. It clearly, because it can get confused, right?
There you go.
Yeah. No, I actually think it's a really good mod in the format. We just haven't seen it used very much at all. And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has
Same for Farfetch'd.
It has sky high defense, and it has the opportunity to actually do something
true.
offensively, unlike Dusclops.
Yeah.
And
And
it
it's
can
also
run.
Cooper. Cooper can use everything. He
That's
got like
interesting.
5 kills or 6 kills in one match with Aggron
Yes.
last season against Tom, who's not a bad player whatsoever. So if someone can use Dusknoir effectively, it's probably gonna be Cooper. And yeah, I like his draft. I mean, I wouldn't want to face it because Venomoth passing to something is also really scary. There's not only this shitload of bulk, but also Venomoth being terrifying, Aggron being terrifying, Megazord X being absolutely fucking terrifying.
Not only that, Venomoth in itself
That's true,
can be
that's
pretty
true.
terrifying. He doesn't even need to
Depends
pass.
on the matchup though, because yeah. But in general, it's something you have to prepare for,
Yeah.
and yeah. Also, there's nothing wrong with this draft, like except Dusknoir, which is questionable, but Whimsicott is also good. We haven't talked about that. That's a really solid. Because priority stuff is always
Oh,
nice.
that's a very good pick.
I don't
Is
know.
he
It's not
good in this format?
No, because
not necessarily.
everyone's always going to bring something for it, and because of that, yes.
But the thing is, on his team, he has switch-ins for anything that's going to want to hit it with a physical move.
Dragon rips his team in year 1. If well played,
Okay,
and
yeah.
Miguel has it, so it's gonna be well played.
Oh, right, yeah. I was about to say, wait,
So-
who has it? And then it's Miguel. My balls retracted to my lungs.
But there's only
Yeah, that's
one Hydreigon in the league.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
solid.
And he's probably going to lose
I mean, it's
against
Cooper.
Miguel anyway.
You're underestimating
so-
Cooper.
They might not even.
Oh, it's Cooper? Oh, right, yeah. Or maybe not then.
They might not even play
I
each
still
other
don't know
though
how
because they're in different
stuff works with
conferences
American stuff.
altogether.
I'm just gonna see who plays who, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah, Cooper's draft is fucking solid, and I like it. Moving on to my absolutely favorite draft, Miguel, Mega Magua, and Real Maril. He has 3 of my absolutely
Magua,
favorite mons in this
yeah.
format, and my absolutely favorite mon is one of them. Victini, Mega Lopunny, Hydreigon.
He has fucking double-blade, chestnut, tentacruel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is an amazing
Yeah,
card.
Powder is so
Madomar.
good in this. You can take on pretty much every Pokemon ever. It's not has no super effective stab move because it's so good. And
The only thing
That's
it
true.
isn't
Grass
going to
knot,
take
I
is
have
a
a
grass knot. But I mean, he does
Technical,
have chestnut to go into,
Slowgrass,
or
yeah.
anything else on his team.
Victini, Hydreigon, Thunderous. Yeah.
Everything else
Yeah, okay,
has
take
a
it.
resistance to it.
I don't like Escavalier. It's not bad, but I just don't like it in this format. I don't know. I generally don't like Escavalier too much, comparatively speaking. But it's not a bad draft, and I think he can definitely use it well.
If he gets any sort of free switch into it, it's free. Just I don't
Yeah,
know.
he can take HP
obliterate
flyers,
something if you really wanted
uninvested and
to.
stuff. So it's not like it's gonna die to everything in one. And he has a Wish Pass as well and Florges, so he can bring it back to full and just destroy something again. He has power. He has a lot of power and also incredible bulk in this team. Like Victini, Mega Lopunny, Hydreigon, and Thunderous, they just shit on things completely.
The only thing we were
Yeah.
saying is that
Yeah,
he's
it's
only
true.
got one way to get rid of hazards, which is
That's not no.
And
it
then
doesn't get
Tentacruel.
Tentacruel.
Nope.
Which a lot of things that set up rocks
Yeah.
also get earthquake.
Exactly. So that's the only downfall.
Yeah.
He has things that are weak to rocks. Too.
But it's the same problem that John has.
Yeah.
And we see how
that's-
threatening his team is.
Also, Stoutland is kind of questionable. It only works with the Powdon. I mean, you can use Intimidate and stuff, that's always helpful. But I don't think Stoutland is that great. I would prefer something like Zangoose, maybe. Zangoose just tears everything in new one.
What wasn't
Sock.
picked in NU
Sock. He took.
that he could have had?
Yeah.
Sock wasn't picked.
Why would
Because
he
Sock
want
is more
Sock though?
powerful.
He already has Mega Lopunny.
Because Choice Band and has coverage, which it doesn't need if you're Mega Lopunny. I mean, you do
Yeah.
stuff.
The fact that Lopunny's got Scrappy though just
Yeah.
shits on it, like everyone's team.
He could have just gone with Avalog, let's be real.
Yeah, he could have drafted a Defogger instead of Southland, maybe. That's just my. Exactly, that's
Like
an amazing one.
Murkrow.
No, Mapper's
mean,
good. It's got
yeah.
Prince Tailwind.
And it's not weak. Yeah, Escavalier or Southland could have been traded for Defogger in my opinion. But other than that, this draft is beautiful. Florges is disgusting, but it's good. So, bit of a flying weakness maybe. Yeah, that's one thing. But Hippowdon just doesn't care, and Doublade doesn't care unless it's special. Wait, let me pause real quick. Okay, back. Reasons, stuff. Professional. I know, I'm good.
That was a
I'm
great
professional.
explanation.
Yeah, I love Miguel's draft because he has just offensive power that just He can play stall if he wants to. He can play hyper offense if he wants to. And I like that. It's pretty comparable to mine. Just that his is even more threatening, in my opinion.
The thing about Miguel is he went 4-1 with a pretty shitty team last season. And now that he has things that he's comfortable with using,
like a Powdon. But he doesn't have that Lando's tits. So. But he's got Victini, and I don't know.
Of course,
he's an instant
probably the
title
best team
contender.
builder that I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
My favorite team is John's, but the one I think is going to win is Miguel's. Oh,
yeah, Miguel's. What did I say? Oh yeah, Miguel's one of the best team builders I know, and he's amazing in this format as well, as he has shown last season and in the D-League, where he just kind of steamrolled everything until one point where some things happened. But yeah, except for Stoutland and maybe his Cavalier, this is just a beautiful draft. And yeah, I think that's it. Anything else? Good.
No.
Is Fred even still around? Okay. Nice.
No, I'm not.
I didn't like that Fred guy.
Who?
Oh, that's
right.
the thing.
Okay, are we doing divisions
should
now?
we? No. First, we talk about favorite teams and stuff. I'm gonna start because I'm the boss.
Okay.
My shut the
My
fuck up.
favorite was the one.
Okay, my favorite draft is Miguel's because he has Megalopony, Victini, and Hydreigon. If I would have them on my next season PPL team, I'm gonna masturbate furiously for multiple days. The best draft, I think probably John, followed by Hank and Miguel. Next up, whoever wants to talk.
I think
the winner.
Ritchie, your turn.
fucking hell. my favorite ones are Pokemon's, the Milwaukee Sourcebooks, and Real Morels. I really like them, but I think Miguel's going to win it just because of it. It's a good pick. He's using mons that he knows, and he's a very, very good player.
Kyle, your turn.
He's Miguel.
I think the best draft was New Orleans Pelipers. My favorite though is the Aquajets. It's the one I would use myself, but if I had to pick one to win it all, it would be Miguel. Just based on the player he is. The two dark horses that I can see that we haven't mentioned at all would be Steve, if he puts everything together correctly. Finally,
Oh yeah, Cooper of course,
and
always a fucking
Cooper
scary opponent
for sure.
and a good contender for this. Fred.
Yeah, I have to agree. New Orleans Pelipper is probably the best draft. I also really like Real Merrill, and I also like the New York Mankeys actually.
Yes, Amber Bomb.
I hope they do well, but I think
It's Amber Bomb.
John is.
Moving on. Worst drafts. Move on.
I don't think we should talk.
Yeah,
about
I don't
worst
think we
drafts.
should talk about
Dan.
We have two.
that. You know what? Dan and Mulvern joined.
I think Shadi
I have
drafted
arguably
pretty
one of the
terribly.
best drafts in PPL.
Yeah.
So do I.
I think whoever just drafts Kieran Black and Mega Morwell on the same team, just like that's.
We
like
don't talk
the
about
worst.
that. That shouldn't be illegal. That's like okay. Yeah, move on. Probably worst. And Dance has decent core. That as
Steel
well.
Wings.
It depends. I don't know if they're good players. And I know A Driver's not the best, to say it mildly. And I don't know the other two. I haven't seen a move on video in like years, so I don't know.
To be honest,
he was probably searching through a list of NU mines and picked the best looking shiny. That's why he picked
Shots
Play.
fired. Oh god. So hope he doesn't watch this.
Oh,
wait,
wow.
If he does, I don't care. Hi. We don't like your draft. So that's that, I guess. Moving on to divisions. I don't have them on the screen because I'm a screw up, and you're just gonna have to.
I'll read them out. The diamond. Oh wait, so it's done by conferences. The Sinnoh conference has diamond, and in that one is Cooper, Seabad, and
like
Pokemon.
Cooper and John are just so good, and it's gonna be really fun to see those two battle.
I think John is going to win.
Yeah, John's gonna win.
Yeah.
John and Cooper are gonna run away from Seabad, and
First up,
Seabad's
he has
gonna be
not a
sitting
good
there
draft.
like, hey,
He's a newcomer. He's just gonna get destroyed by
You
those
guys.
two. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Probably. I mean, if he pulled something crazy and wins, then all my respect to him. But I don't see that happening.
it's probably gonna be the most competitive race between Cooper and
Yeah,
John out of all the
that's
conferences
true.
that we're going to talk about.
Kieran Black
Black
tears
tears
through
through every team
defense,
ever.
so-
That's why it should be banned.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah,
his
that's true.
draft is quite defensive.
I mean, yeah,
So that's why. And yes, the Raptor. It's yet another. And I don't think Cooper's offense is enough to break Mega Venusaur and the other defensive ones. Empoleon and Sylveon, because as I said, it's Starmie is not okay. It has Psychic against Mega Venusaur, but
it can
it's
punch
not
holes.
that good.
It can punch holes. That's all it does.
It's not
It doesn't
that
overcome
strong
things
in
normally.
offense.
But the thing about Starmie is, it outspeeds John's entire team bar Raikou,
Yeah,
but Raikou
And
speed
doesn't switch
ties.
in.
Yeah, but it's Raikou.
But yeah,
If Raiku's subcombine, so
Starmie
that's true.
can't get
But
past.
not lost
Lucy.
can. So
And it can
Nice. Good job,
it has
Fred.
T-Bolt for Empoleon, never mind. And it
Yeah.
I mean-
struggles against Sylveon.
It's a good overall matchup between both of them, and we're all looking forward to see how they handle it.
shut up.
And it loses
It's
against
Cooper. He's gonna have
Kieran Black.
something for it. Probably like sashed, sturdy Aggron and just destroy it with something. Sashed. Let's just say sashed, sturdy.
sturdy,
Jesus.
specific.
Sashed Rockhead. Let's say that. It's something
Sash
reasonable.
dead.
Nice. My brain is starting to not work anymore. Like even less than normally.
And before folks
Okay,
stand,
that's that division.
folks
Yeah,
stand.
John is and other guy Cooper.
The other one from the Sinnoh conference is the Pearl division
It's
with
weak. That's probably the
A-Drive,
weakest one.
Shady
And
Penguin,
Top is
and
probably
Top.
gonna win.
I think top.
It's a toss-up between Tup and Shady. Shady can pull it together, actually show some consistency. He definitely could win that one, but I agree that Tup will most likely win it.
Yeah.
I'd say 75% Tup, 24% Shady, 1% Dan if somebody's playing for him.
Shots are being fired.
Wow.
Yeah, I just think Top's gonna win this. And I'm rooting for Top. Top is a cool guy. And he has my buddy Crobat, so I can have to.
I'm rooting for Shady.
Yeah, I'm
I've
gonna.
never
I'm
seen
gonna,
Top
I
play,
don't
actually,
know top,
but
so I'm
except for
rooting Shady.
fucking metronome battles,
Yeah,
which it doesn't
seen
say a
Top play
whole
them.
lot. But he made some solid plays in the metronome battle. So, you know. Yeah, moving on.
In the other conference, in the Hoenn conference, we've got the Sapphire division, which has Mega Mogwai, Magnitude,
really
and
good one.
Jimmy Digio.
Ouch.
That's
I think we can all agree that Miguel's
scary
probably
as
gonna win.
fuck division.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
But
But
again,
I want.
I mean, yeah, it
I
would be cool,
want
but
Steve to
I
win it.
can't
To be
root
honest.
against Miguel. He has my favorite mons. I can't do that.
Alright.
it's gonna have the most competitive second place race in a conference.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Me and
Both
Steve and
have
Gio.
solid drafts.
we got.
He doesn't have much to take on Megalopony, actually.
Sweet
Steve.
Neither of them
I
do.
guess. Arcanine.
Yeah,
I mean, Arcanine is.
it's pretty good, maybe.
I mean, unless
did the
Miguel gets crit.
Arcanine can actually, yeah, with
And,
Intimidate
you know,
can take.
I calc that and it does like 80% with Intimidate. So there's that.
But he can't switch in with Arcanine
Nope, it
because
doesn't.
he's just gonna die to a return.
Does not get to it
No,
even
with
by jumping.
physically defensive with Intimidate.
Unless
doesn't-
rocks are up. which is
Okay.
definitely an
Never
option for
mind.
Stun Fan as a spinner.
And
I
that's
think
Rock
Latios
Silver,
as well,
exactly.
so you know. Yeah, I think that's a really fun division. And I'm looking forward to that because it's even. There's no one who's like gonna get fucking destroyed like in other ones. John, Cooper, Seabat. Because they all have decent teams.
Poor John. Poor
Yeah,
John.
I like this division as well. It's gonna be fun. I think Miguel's gonna win. That's just, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much.
Moving on.
Yes. We have the Ruby division with Nips,
Hank is gonna win.
Mulbone, and Hank the Pidgey.
Spoiler, Hank wins.
Yeah, this one has
Hank,
a clear. This one has a clear 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Hank, Nips, and Mulbone.
Yes. Even though I haven't
Because-
seen.
Hank is a title contender. Nips is right in the middle of the
Exactly.
pack, and Mulbone
I mean, I don't know
is
Nips
right at
how
the
he plays,
bottom.
but
Mm.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
and
like in
Hank
terms
just
of
went
just
12-0 in
team
his league.
structure.
So
Yeah, I know that Hank is a very
Yeah,
good. Like I haven't
same
seen
here.
him play, but I've heard
and his
myths
team is
of
also
his
fucking amazing.
skills.
So
It's not
Hank's
a
gonna
myth.
win that undefeated in this in the thingy at least. Or move on. Move on is gonna win undefeated.
He called it.
If nobody brings stealth rocks.
Nobody's gonna
Oh
beat
yeah,
him
Hank
but
only has
himself.
two stealth rockers. English is hard. An Inferno and an Excadrill, so he's gonna have to waste a move slot on one of those. Every
If he
good
wants them,
team
he doesn't
has
really
stealth rocks.
need them necessarily.
Especially if you face move on,
Okay, you're right.
which he will do. So yeah, Hank's gonna win that one. And yeah, anything else we talk about the division thingies? Because I don't know. No,
I don't even know how their playoff system is set up. So
I don't even know how
although I
divisions and
we
conferences
are
work.
peasant
So
Europeans. So
yeah.
Marvel
So
Coast.
I hope they do
I
the
think you do
battles
Ritchie.
and they do a thing. And I
Yeah.
mean, as long as it can be Pokemon and Miguel in the final, I'm happy. Can that happen, Mr. American Man?
I hope so. I'll try to get John in there.
No, wait. Okay, thanks, man.
you meant something completely else, but that's okay.
Yeah, joke went right over my head.
How
See, there it goes.
Did you actually look over your head to see the joke go over it?
You guys, yeah, my
Thank God.
webcam is working, I promise.
I don't know.
I'm not that ugly.
Yeah, whatever. I guess that's gonna be it. So if anybody is watching up to this point, leave a comment with saying something. I don't know. For example,
Get alive.
Shoddy is a toaster is what we
Leave
had
multiple
yesterday.
comments.
That's a good one. Fuck you.
Keep it
No,
shoddy.
don't do that. Oh yeah,
Keep it
we have to
shoddy.
talk about how Shady Penguin is clearly copying me. First my name, now my mega. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're copying me as well, even though you drafted
My
before
Mega
me.
2.
You rude little cunt.
Hey.
I hate you.
But above all else, keep it shoddy.
Hey,
You know, let me do
also
that.
Go
Let me
ahead
do that.
and check out.
Kyle did a video on his
Mario.
channel. I haven't watched it yet because
Okay,
probably
sorry.
it's not
Go
even up
ahead.
yet, I think. And I'm not even subscribed to him, so I'm going to do that after this video, maybe.
No, it's not. I'm still editing.
Typical Kyle not being up.
Yeah, go
Wait,
check out
what?
his channel. Go check out his video on the GBA draft as well. He made some more in-depth stuff with top 10 shit, and it's gonna be cool. Of course it is. Everything.
Wow,
you could
it's probably more professional than this.
you could sit down a monkey right here and be more
And
professional.
people will actually watch that.
What? Just because you're a horse? Horse? English is hard, man. Yeah, go check out Kyle.
Okay.
Go check out Ritchie. He's playing Dark Souls at the moment as a complete noob, and it's entertaining as all hell, and I love it. I'll put those links in the description. Go check out Fred, maybe. I mean, he only uploads PPL stuff, and he's probably gonna win every match except the one against me, because his team. Except for
No
me.
one really even likes the PPL, so
God damn it.
What's the PPL?
says the guy from the GPC.
More like poopy peeing
That was
lickers,
pretty
am I right?
homophobic of you. I don't like it. Okay, yeah, go check out Fred. He's also in the PPL. He uploads his matches and nothing else. And he wins probably a lot of matches. Spoilers. And check out myself. I put my link in the description.
Wow, why are you self-plugging yourself on your own
sometimes a
channel?
cool
That's
guy,
really
maybe.
rude.
Hey, everybody go check out Shoddy. He's
Yeah,
a really
that's
cool
what he
dude.
tweeted
He's
as well.
German, that says it all.
Yeah, if you say
Remember,
shady,
it's shoddy, not shady.
Sorry, Shady.
Sorry, shoddy penguin.
So go check out those 3 people. Sub to me if you think that I'm not as much of a fuckboy as I actually am. And that's going to be it.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna leave it out here, and remember, above all else, keep it shot.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave some nudes. I will appreciate all 3 of those, and the other 3 won't see any of those. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Say bye. Nice. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.